James Earnest, Growing Truth Radio Network, here with Aliea Gillum. Aliea, tell us what got you started in cheerleading.
Well, actually, I have been a competitive dancer my entire life. And when I was 21, I was bored one day, and I was like, man, I really miss dancing. So I looked up, dance classes for adults in Cincinnati, Ohio, and the first thing that came up was Bengals Cheerleader tryouts. And I was like, I wonder what this is. And I clicked on it and just read a little bit about it, and I noticed it was more dancing than cheerleading. And I was like, well, I'll give it a shot and, try out. And I tried out, and I made it past the first round, and then I made it past the second round, and then finally I made the team after the third round of cuts, and I was so excited. I had no idea what to expect, but it was the best 7 years of my life.
Nice. So it sounds like there's a pretty intense process for the tryouts with having 3 different rounds.
Yeah.
What's the first round like?
The first round, the first round was intimidating because there's so many girls there for the first round, and basically you go 3 or 4 at a time, and everyone tries out in front of the panel of judges, and then they make cuts after that.
And in the second round, do they have you do anything different? Do you have to come up with a cheer or anything like that?
Well, the second round, they actually do, technique. So, you have to do a leap and some double and triple turns and kicks and splits. And then you get to come up with 2 8 counts on your own to do in front of the judges.
Nice. But on the bright side, I mean, like you said, you had the dancing background, so that probably wasn't too difficult. You're probably used to tryouts for different shows and stuff, right?
Yes, absolutely. So it wasn't that difficult for me, but it was definitely nerve-wracking because I hadn't danced in 3 years the first time.
Nice. Let's see. So when you're doing the tryouts and all, what do you any recommendations for the young ladies and that are listening to the show that want to try out in the future?
Yeah, I say definitely do it. I was a little scared that I wouldn't make it because I came from more of a dance background. But I went in there and gave it my best, and I ended up making it. So I would say, just believe in yourself and practice your skills, your turns, your leaps, your kicks, and your flexibility, and you should be just fine.
Excellent. Around this time of year, the players are doing training camp. Do they have the cheerleaders do any type of training camp?
We don't do a training camp, but we have practices, 2 to 3 days a week leading up to the season. So, it's not as intense as training camp, but for the players, but it's pretty intense for the cheerleaders.
So
practicing 3 days a week.
No tackling each other, I'm guessing.
No tackling.
Let's see. At practice, what type of, is it mostly going over the routines, or is there other activities that are involved?
So at practice, it's really, learning. There's so many dances we learn. 'Cause every time the music comes on, we're dancing at the game. So learning dances, learning cheers, learning new dances because we're always incorporating new dances throughout the year. But outside of practice, we do a lot of community service. So even though we might not be at practice every night, throughout the week, we're doing community service events and appearances and things like that.
Oh, definitely. I can imagine quite busy. Like in March, I know you all do or is it February? I know it's around the time that Mardi Gras for homeless children. That's a really good cause.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I have actually been a part of that quite a few times, and it's great. And, all of our community service events are great, but that one's really special to us.
Once I explain to the people what it is, because I'm not going to lie to you, a couple times I've told people about the event, and they misunderstand the name, because they hear Mardi Gras for homeless kids, so they're thinking homeless kids are going to Mardi Gras, and I'm like, no, it's a fundraiser where we do Mardi Gras fun stuff, eat the food and all that stuff, and the proceeds go to the kids, and they're like, oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's a big event, and it's a fundraiser, and people get to come down. You listen to fun music. There's bands there, Mardi Gras bands, all types of different foods, and just a lot of fun things to do at the event.
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's so many nice restaurants that give back to the community, and they come up with a food item, or a lot of the alcoholic companies in the area have shots and bourbon and all kinds. I mean, it's a really nice, but it's really, and then of course the best part, the silent auctions and the raffles and all that kind of stuff. So you can get some really cool memorabilia and some other really neat things from it. And then, of course, the Bengals Cheerleaders, you all usually have your calendars there, right, to be able to sign them?
Yeah. We used to bring our calendars down, and people could, get in line, and we'd sign them for them and take pictures with them and things like that.
Nice. Tell us about some of the other community involvement that y'all do.
Oh, I can't even name them all because there's so many that we do. A lot of people don't see that,
Children's Hospital, I'm sure you do stuff with them.
What was that?
Children's Hospital, you probably do stuff with them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. One of the biggest ones we do is there is a charity called Cheer for Savannah, and they are raising money to build a playground at Children's Hospital, and so we do a lot with that every year, like with a golf outing and things like that to raise money and help with that. My personal favorite was always Kicks for Kids, where underprivileged kids get to come down to the stadium and they get gifts and school supplies and things like that. And that was always my personal favorite because the kids were always so excited to be there and meet the players and cheerleaders and run out on the field. So that was always my personal favorite.
Oh, cool. Is it that's the one with Doug Pelfrey, right?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, he is, I believe he's from Simon Kenton. He's done a great job of giving back to the community.
Oh, absolutely.
And then, of course, we mentioned the calendars and all, and how the calendars are made. Tell us about how about the shoots and all the cool travel involved with that.
So, yeah, my first couple of years on the team, we always stayed in Cincinnati, but we always had really cool shots. They would always pick out really cool places to go and do our calendar shoots. My last year on the team, which was last year, we actually got to travel to Mexico. So that was really cool. We traveled to Mexico and got some really cool shots, in front of some of the wildlife down there in Mexico that's different from up here, and on the beach and in pools. It was just really, really cool.
That does. That sounds awesome. Now, the important question is, though, did you ever get to do any cool photo shoots in front of an orange car?
Not in front of an orange car, but on an orange motorcycle.
Nice.
Yeah, one year we actually, my mom's friend Tim, he had a really cool orange motorcycle, and I actually happened to ask if he could bring it to the photo shoot and let us use it as a prop, and he did, and we ended up making the cover of the calendar that year with the orange motorcycle.
Nice. Oh, no, I was just throwing that one out about the orange car, because I understand your hubby's got an orange, really cool orange car, and I know he had his fingers and toes crossed hoping it was going to make the calendar. Because he's like, he was going to make the calendar, but he wanted his car to.
He did, but we ended up pulling to Mexico.
Cool. So let's see. On game day, tell us about the routine. What do you? How early do y'all have to get there? I know y'all do the outside thing where you get to meet the fans, but what's the whole process like?
Yeah, absolutely. So we get up early and we get ready. We usually get to the stadium around 8 a.m. And we run through, some practices, and then we eat, and then we actually get to go out and meet the fans. That's probably the coolest part of it, is actually going out, meeting the fans, signing calendars for them, taking pictures with them, and especially meeting the children because they're so excited, and we just love it. We love seeing the excitement on their faces. It gets us excited, pumped up for the game, and then after that, we go down, we stretch out, and we get out there on the field.
Cool. I'm not gonna lie, my favorite one is when y'all do the Bengals where you spell it with the pom-poms.
Oh, yeah.
That is so cool because, yeah, I mean, I can imagine, shoot, if just one person's slightly off on that, so how much you had to practice that, it would just look silly, but with having it all, timed exactly right, it looks awesome.
Yes, that is one of my personal favorites. I love that because the fans get so excited and they're cheering and they're yelling and they think it's really cool. So that's actually one of my favorites.
Cool. And then during the games, you all do a rotation. Is it clockwise, counterclockwise? I've never been able to figure that part out.
We go clockwise around the stadium, so each quarter we're on a new side of the stadium. So we rotate, so it's not just the same cheerleaders throughout the whole game. It's different cheerleaders each quarter.
Cool. Yeah, I was gonna say that was pretty neat. That way, shoot, if you have a favorite cheerleader, you get to see them all at the game, and yeah, that's pretty neat.
Absolutely.
So tell us about the year that you took off.
So in 2015, I did take a year off. I got married in 2014, and shortly after we got married, we ended up getting pregnant, and I had a baby in 2015. I took that year off, just to have my baby and be a mom for a little bit. And then when he was about 8 or 9 months old, tryouts were approaching again, and I ended up trying out and making it, which was last year. And it was really just my motivation to get back in shape. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try out. Whether I make it or not, I'm at least going to do it. I got back in shape, and I ended up making it again. Nice. I was so excited.
Oh, definitely. I can imagine. I mean, shoot, taking a year off and all, and you probably missed your teammates.
Oh, absolutely. But it was nice when I had my baby. They would come and visit, and, would still see them out and about. And we're all friends outside of cheerleading, so we still hang out together and see each other and things like that, but just not as much as when we're together at practice a couple of days a week.
So now that you're retired from the cheerleading, I hear you've gone into coaching.
Yes, absolutely. I coach a junior cheerleading team, so I'm still in it. I decided to do it because I miss cheerleading, and I still wanted to be a part of it, but I wanted to have a little more time to be a mom, so this gives me the ability to stay with cheerleading, but also be a good mom as well.
So the important question is the little man going to get the opportunity to be a football player like his dad?
Oh, absolutely. He absolutely loves football. We actually take him to the practices with us, and he tries to run on the field, and he's like, football players, football players. He's only 2, so he understands what it is, but he doesn't understand everything that goes along with it. But next year, he'll be 3, so he'll be old enough to join the league and be on the flag football team. And so Daddy's been working with him, working on running routes and just running with a football, and he absolutely loves it.
Awesome. Just kind of give us a summarization of your time with the Bengals. What your favorite parts were.
Yeah, so it's so hard to pick a favorite part because we did so many cool things, but a couple of the things that stood out in my mind were obviously the community service events. Those were my favorite. It was so nice to get back to the community. Obviously games, that's so cool. What's cooler than being out on a field with, 64,000 fans cheering. Obviously going to Mexico for our calendar shoot was another favorite. And then my fourth favorite would definitely be last year. We got to travel to London. Because it was a home game, so we got to travel to London, and we got to cheer at the game on Wembley Field, and that was another favorite. But it's hard to pick just one, so there's 4.
So probably down the road, as they do the alumni events and things like that, probably still stay with the Bengals.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait for another alumni event. Just to get back into it and see the girls and have fun. I mean, I still see the girls. We just got together, not last weekend, but the weekend before, so that was fun. But, yeah, definitely just getting back together with all the girls down at the stadium. Can't wait for that.
Awesome. I'm glad you came on the show, and I'm sure the fans learned a lot about what goes into being a Bengal cheerleader, because I know, as a fan, I always was kind of curious on the tryout process and all. I'm not going to lie to you, I had a crazy ambition at one point, because how they have the college cheerleaders, and, they have guys. I'm like, well, shoot, maybe I could be a cheerleader, and then I'm like going, nah, I'd probably get a bunch of grief. Because it's a different, like you said, it's definitely a different process. It's more of performing arts, I would say, more with the professionals, where the college is more of the rah-rah, where you all have those routines that, I was going to say I have a minor in dance, but I don't think I would be qualified to be able to keep up with you all out there.
Well, you never know. I always say don't doubt yourself.
Definitely. So, just want to thank you, Aliea, for coming on the show, and definitely, hopefully down the road, we'll be hearing the name Gillum on the football field again.
I hope so. Thank you for having me.
Have a good day.